and welcome to Edu-News, your number one choice for news and education. We are coming to you from our studio here in East Legon. I'm Ruth Bazeng. In the headlines, mixed reactions as GES launches new school uniforms. YES Ghana supports university students to solve social problems. On the international front, Alibaba to open e-commerce class for Rwandan students. These and other stories coming up shortly. Do stay tuned. Now to our very first story, Director General of the Ghana Education Service has announced changes replacing the existing primary school curriculum and introducing new school uniforms for junior high school pupils. Addressing the press, Professor Kwesi Opoku-Amankwa said the introduction of the school uniform to pupils of JHS is a psychological strategy to make the pupils see themselves as part of the senior high school system rather than the junior high school system. Following this announcement, the Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, has hailed the Ghana Education Service on the introduction of a new basic curriculum. According to NAT, they are enthused with the introduction of history as a subject, saying it will help the development of the nation. However, lead consultant at New Eugenics Education Group GRANT BULMUO recommends the GES implements the curriculum 1 year group at a time. According to him, this will give teachers adequate time to make a shift into teaching the new curriculum and get accustomed to the new instruction it offers. He called for the involvement of the private schools and parents for a successful implementation. This is what he has to say.
It would be great if the implementation process is also rolled out 1 year at a time, starting from primary one, and this should be backed by an act of parliament. So it cannot be changed irrespective of which government is in power. So at least over time, we roll it from year 1 to year 2, year 3, year 4. So over time, it cuts across all the way to SHS, and every teacher would definitely have a great knowledge and insight on how to teach it, right? Because the way of teaching in the previous curriculum is something that has built a certain style of teaching and pedagogy over a period of time. So it became a known culture. Now we need to make a shift into teaching this differently, and there's a lot of training that needs to go in there. So I believe that if we take our time to roll it year by year, over a period of time, we'll have a new breed of teachers who have strong confidence and competence in delivering this.
Now moving on, the Youth Empowerment Synergy YES Ghana is empowering some selected students of the University of Energy and Natural Resources to identify some social challenges and help in solving them. The program forms part of YES Ghana's Youth Leadership for Social Change project funded by the Ford Foundation. Project Manager Eric Saforo says the practical application of the skills, knowledge and understanding gained through the Youth Academy for Social Change is essential to ensuring that the fellows apply what they have learned. You are watching Edu-News on School World TV. I'll be right back with international news.
This is School World TV, your power to learn, teach and lead.
On the international front, China's e-commerce giant Alibaba will launch an undergraduate program in its business school this September for students from Rwanda. According to information from Alibaba's business school, 30 Rwandan students will join its international business cross-border e-commerce class and spend 4 years studying subjects including international trade and cross-border e-commerce. The project is part of the agreement signed last year between the Rwandan government and Alibaba to build the electronic world trade platform. That's all for Edu-News today, but before we go, a recap of our headlines. Mixed reactions as GES launches new school uniform for JHS pupils. YES Ghana supports university students to solve social problems. On the international front, Alibaba to open e-commerce class for Rwandan students. Thanks for watching Edu-News. I'm Ruth Bazeng. See you same time next week.
Thanks for watching School World TV, brought to you by Neogenics Education Group.